Hey guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing our huge yard makeover. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's get into it. Over Memorial Day weekend, Adam and I spent the entire weekend working in the yard. We did a giant makeover, from like weeding every single bed, edging, mulching, putting down topsoil. We put in poles for string lights, got a new patio rug, an umbrella, had cushions made. My mom made them. I made it sound like we hired somebody. No, my mom made cushions for the chairs. We still need to do a couple of things, but I'm going to show you the entire weekend process and then also show you the before and afters. So let's get started. Starting out, I wanted to show you what the house looked like when I bought it. The backyard had a very abandoned vegetable garden and it was in bad shape, and then also this creepy shed that I ended up tearing down. Here's another of the vegetable garden. I pulled everything out of it and cleared it all out. As you can see, there's no pavers down the side of the driveway, and then I did put down the patio 2 summers ago. Then last year when I was out of town, Adam surprised me and did a bunch of work. He pulled all of those pavers out of the yard, and then he also, and all of these ones, he ended up putting topsoil down and sod in the backyard around the patio that I had put down, and then he also put this paver walkway in. Now into the real time of where we started this year. All of this has been pulled out. Oh my gosh.
What?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Were those all back there?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, this whole area was just like full of this stuff. It looks good. And we're gonna put little pavers down here so that it doesn't grow back. All right, this is the end result. It's looking pretty good.
It's not done. It's not the end.
This is the intermediate result. This is our starting point. We have a bunch of things that we need to get rid of, including that large heap of trash. So this is kind of like long ways down. We're putting gravel and pavers down here. And then the plan back here is we'll do edging all the way along the garden. We are putting landscaping stones all along here and getting rid of all of this extra dirt that we don't need, and then actually planting all of these hostas. And then we got a new rug, an umbrella. My mom made some cushions, so all of that stuff will go onto here. And then we are putting up string lights. We're gonna put in 3 poles and do string lights hanging from the fence, from the garage to the fence. So those are the plans. We'll see how much we can get done this weekend. This is the side yard. All of the fabric is down. This is the first delivery of the weekend. We only have one more, but this is the pea gravel that will go down by all of the pavers. On Thursday night when Adam finished working, he started on the side yard of putting the pavers down and then also putting the pea gravel down. I came and helped him after I was done working for the day, and I, as you'll see in this video, am doing a lot of the wheelbarrowing because I figure if I'm gonna do yard work, I may as well get a workout too. So I was the one kind of scooping things up from the piles and bringing loads over to him. But we just put these pavers down so that weeds can't grow here. This is not really a functional space for us. It'll just be if we need access to the air conditioning unit or something on that side of the house. But this isn't something, an area that we're ever going to use. We're just making it so that we don't ever have to deal with it again. Day 2 and delivery numero dos is here. Lots and lots of mulch, but it is raining out, so we had to cover it up. All right, this is the next project. So Adam is going to put these stones along. On Friday, Adam took the day off, and so in the morning he started on leveling out this little area and putting the pavers in. This is a really tedious task just because we wanted to make sure that the garden was level, but that it still went along with the sidewalk that he's on that kind of slopes down towards the back of the yard. So it took quite a while to get this right, but he did such a good job. So he just went through and then put the paver sand down, dug everything out, cut all of the pavers, and then eventually obviously installed them. I have noticed, and you'll notice this throughout the video, I'm left-handed, so I put the camera kind of on the wrong side of where he's working because he's right-handed, so he's never really facing it. That I should have put the camera on the other side, but you will get the gist of everything as we go through this. Since we last saw you, Adam cut some of the pavers so that it fits in right here, and then put the rest of these landscape stones in so it kind of goes up and stays level. And then he's going to level out the dirt and then plant all of these hostas over here. So it is looking very, very good. Once I was done working on Friday, I came out and started helping him with some projects, first up being the mulch in this little side garden. This bed is officially done, mulched, planted, and the stones. I don't think I said it before, but the reason that he had to do the 2 stones down to the 1 stone is because the land kind of goes down, so we wanted the bed to be even. So, looks much better. These are the 3 poles that we're going to hang the string lights from, and so we did want to paint them black just so that you can't really see them and they're not an eyesore in the backyard. So I was weeding this little garden, and then Adam was doing the painting while I weeded. I guess we're counting this as the end of day 1. So these are all weeded. I can't remember if I showed the final part of this yesterday. And then this is done. This is a before shot of one of the gardens. Saturday was all about weeding out the gardens. It was such a big job. We had so many gardens to weed out. So this is kind of the before of everything that needed to get done on Saturday. Over here, these hostas are going to be planted, and then the garden needs to be weeded and edging will be added. And then same thing over here, just weeding and edging. This is the bed that's right along the side of our driveway, and it just needs to be majorly cleaned out. And then this is in the front. This obviously also needs to be very cleaned out. I need to plant that in its planter, and then this needs to be cleaned out. This is the Saturday progress. All of the weeds are gone. And then this part was weeded and the hostas were planted over here. This is the back garden. I don't think I showed you guys this part yet, but that was weeded too. We made it to Sunday, and on Sunday morning, Adam put down some landscaping fabric and then edged this little area. This was full of seashells and rocks when I bought the house, and weeds have just always grown in between it, so we decided to weed everything, put fabric down, put mulch, and call it a day. And then Adam started edging this garden, and I was going behind him and mulching everything. So we were trying to be a team and get everything done as quickly as possible because we had so much to do.
Gotta understand that we get one chance
After we got everything mulched, we started trying to figure out where we wanted to put the poles, and Adam put the poles down into the ground, and then we attached them. He had to cut some off so that they weren't super high, and then drill holes in them to hang the lights from. And then we put them back up, and we were just adjusting everything to make sure that they were exactly where we wanted and that they would work for where the lights are going to hang from. And then we decided we would call it a day after we finished the topsoil in the backyard. It is Sunday at about 5, so we're going to call it a day. I'm going to take you guys around and show you the progress of where we're at. Topsoil was added here so we can put seed down. All of the beds were edged and mulched, and then we have topsoil down on the other side. And then the same thing back here, mulched all the way back. The edging was fixed. And then back here we put up these 3 poles for the lights, which they will attach to the garage when we figure out how to do that. This bed was edged and mulched. This bed was edged and mulched. This bed along the garage was edged. Well, part of it was already edged. We edged the rest of it and mulched all of this. And then our front beds, this bed was mulched, and this bed we fixed the edging and then mulched. And then we did not call it a day. We ended up going to Home Depot, getting the stuff that we needed to attach everything to the garage, and then creating this little system. The lights are up. We still have to do the electrical on the inside and figure out a better way that's not as messy to get them hung up towards the garage, but very excited. I realized that I never showed you guys a before up close of the patio. There were weeds growing in between, which you can kind of see on here. So I weeded in between each of the pavers so that we could put down the sand in between. So basically I learned quite a few lessons from putting the sand down, and you want to start with kind of a larger, at first I was kind of spreading it out too much. You want to start and do larger groups in a smaller area and then just brush it all the way down, which I learned about halfway through. And after you fill in every single crack to the brim, you brush it all off or blow it all off and then wet it down so that it kind of sets everything in place. And now we wait 24 hours before we can put the patio furniture back. I literally just walked in from a run and my rug for the patio finally arrived. It is, what, I think it's June 2nd. It was supposed to come on May 21st. And it has just been sitting on a truck. So I'm going to unpack it, put it on the patio, and I'll show you guys.
Someday we will look back and our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to us.
Alright guys, I'm about to show you the finished patio. We got the umbrella, the rug, and then I put out the cushions that my mom made, and all of the lights are up. It's so cute. Alright, this is the overview. You can't really see the lights here. They are on. Oh, actually they're off. But I will show you guys when it gets darker out, just because it's really hard to see, obviously, when it's light out. But here is the overview of the patio. We just got this umbrella in. I love the neutral tone of it to go with the neutral rug, and then my mom made cushions for the chairs. This is the rug. And then Adam repainted this umbrella stand. My parents gave it to us and it was old and rusted and stuff, so we just kind of brought it back to life. And then my mom made cushions for these chairs, so it's a little pop of color out here. And she made cushions for these two chairs as well. We do still need to stain this table and the chairs. They are not looking cute, so we do need to stain this still, and then we'll stain these other two chairs the same color so that they're all matching. And then over here we just have these two chairs and our fire pit. And my mom is going to replace the fabric of these cushions to be a lighter, like ivory color to match the rug. I am seriously obsessed with this. I'm so excited to be able to sit out here all the time, have the little lights on, have a fire, and just eat dinner out here every night. It is such a relief to have it all done. So yeah. I also forgot to show you guys that Adam installed this switch so that we can turn the lights on really easily. It's hard to tell that they're on. There we go. All right, I'm gonna take you on the full outside after tour. So all of this is topsoil. Here's the side yard. And then this is if you're looking back. So all the edging, mulching, all of that is done. All of the spots have topsoil and seed. Over here we did the pavers, the lights, the hostas. And then back here has the lights, the umbrella, the new rug, the cushions. We filled in with sand between all the cracks, weeded all the gardens, mulched, edged. And then this is with everything lit up. You can see all of the lights on the hostas. And of course, the patio lights. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed coming along as we worked in the yard for like 4 days straight. It was so much work, but honestly it was worth it, and I'm so happy with the backyard now. It's not my dream backyard, but it is certainly like my backyard oasis for the time being, which just is such a great feeling. I'm so glad we got it done so that we can enjoy it all summer long. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.